This happens a lot in the kind of B2B space, often a symptom of focusing more on the kind of rational, logical side of things more than the emotional needs of your customers, right? So for example, messaging that is very fluffy often talks about a couple of the key high-level rational needs that we all have for products, which is save time, or save money, or make money, or reduce effort, but not really getting more into that and forgetting the emotional needs behind that. So often that leads to messaging that is uses a lot of buzzwords and jargon like accelerate your revenue, or transform something, or facilitate XYZ, but it doesn't say much else. So recently, I think, so the end of last year, I worked with a customer insights platform, like a B2B SaaS company. When we started the work together, actually, if we on their homepage hero, I can't remember the exact message or the headline that it was, but firstly, it was a rolling like carousel that changed the words like every couple of seconds, which is a prime example of trying to say too much, trying to say too many messages that you can't pick one message, right? It's trying to talk to a huge audience. Often this is a huge symptom of that when you have this like sliding carousel of words. So firstly, this was one of the biggest things that we wanted to get rid of and just go and so focus solely on one message. They also had a kind of short to snappy headline that, something like, it was like prioritize and organize your insights. Let's say, for example, it wasn't the exact title, but very high level, very rational, not very emotional, but didn't really tell me like what this was about. After all of our kind of messaging strategy engagement, working on this together with the team, validating messaging with the customers and with their clients, one of the key things that came up was that one of the key needs here isn't just organizing your user insights, but if you ask, why are you doing that? What is the real need behind this tool? Like, why are we trying to gather customer insights in the first place? Well, it's to build a better product, right? So product developers need to build a better product in the end, and they want to build an awesome, cool product that their customers love. And so actually we've tested changing and shifting some of the messaging and leaning on one of the new messaging pillars, which is like build a product that your customers love. And that's a new headline that then they've tested and seen great results with. So I think that's the perfect example of stepping away from trying to speak to everyone, using these cool jazzy words that are actually very vague, buzz-filled, don't say much about your solution, very rational because that's what you think people want to hear, and then changing that into something that is a little bit more emotion-filled, but it's very specific and speaks to the needs of your customers.